I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And well, while we had Megan Thee Stallion and her legal team basically putting out a whole bunch of evidence and facts, basically the trial that happened, basically saying, no, this is the proof that Tory shot me. He did what he did, blah, 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 right? Well, we have whoever is representing Tory Lanez, this Republican lady and his team. Shout out to them. But we have them saying, here's our truth. Now it's our turn to uncover some truths. Now, wow, I have seen a lot that's in here. I haven't really went through this. Like I was saving it for this video, but I've seen clips, bits and pieces of everything that people are saying and arguing. And yeah, at the end of the day, I hate the fact that this is still a debate. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of these things that I hate. We keep bringing up. Like I hate it. I hate the fact that I have to call Megan Thee Stallion a liar, because she is. I'm sorry. Look, I was having a conversation with somebody today. I was having a conversation with someone today. Let's just say they're a female, right? I was having a conversation with a female, and they said to me, like I said to them what I said in that video that got me all them dislikes from the Megan Thee Stallion's fans. I said, at the end of the day, Megan's a liar. And you know what she said? I agree. I know I'm not crazy, because at the end of the day, when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. And when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And she's a liar. At the end of the day, all you have to do is be honest. Be upfront honest. Yes, me and Tory were fucking. Yes, this was going on. Yes, that was happening. Like, bro, just tell the fucking truth. It'd make it easier for a nigga like me to want to believe you. That's just all I'm saying. Because I'm not sitting here saying Tory has any truth, because clearly if he did, he wouldn't be in jail. Or if he did and he knows the truth, he would have got on that fucking stand, regardless of a gag or regardless of any of this shit. And hopefully this gets explained. That's what I'm looking for. Explain why this nigga didn't get on the stand. Because if y'all present all this evidence now, why he didn't get on the stand and say all this? Because this is honestly, like, it makes sense. This makes sense, because at the end of the day, we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna start it off by saying this: a drunk man tells no lies, and Megan was drunk as shit. She was drunk as hell. I think all of them were. And once the cops showed up, I don't think she was thinking in her head, let me tell them it was glass, because I don't want anything to happen to anybody. But then when I get home and I sober up, I'm going to air him out and say Tory shot me. So from the moment I was on the curve, like, you know what, fuck it. It's enough of me explaining it. Because my thing is, if somebody just shot at you, right, and you're drunk, and you know somebody just shot at you, you gonna sober up quick, number one. Number one, you gonna sober up real fast. You gonna sober up fast as shit. And you gonna be like, who the fuck shot me? You gonna be looking like, am I fucked up? Like, what's going on? Who shot at me? Who shot me? And you're gonna be asking these questions. And when the cops get there, you're gonna still ask these questions. I don't care how drunk you are. She wasn't throwing up on that damn, like, that's not an excuse at this point. To me, she still sounds tipsy in these body cam footages, but she sounds a little bit more coherent. It just sounds like it's that one phase when you drunk where you open and you're honest, but you're not sloppy. You're tipsy. You like really tipsy. You're not sloppy, but you still, you know, your feelings are coming out. You're telling your truth. That's the stage that Meg was on that damn curb. I'm done. Let's get into it. The truth uncovered. Suppressed evidence proves Tory Lanez is innocent. For best viewing, please turn your phone and refresh the page if you're on mobile. Truth becomes clear when the facts come to light. Key inconsistencies, unreliable testimonies, and missing evidence prove Daystar Peterson was convicted based on a flawed and incomplete narrative. Through Megan Pete's own words, police reports, and expert analysis, the facts suggest Tory Lanez did not fire the weapon and tried to stop the conflict. The case deserves to be reconsidered as the evidence points to a different truth. Fact checklist. This is a long fucking list. This is a long ass list. Okay, wait, please note, let's look at the notes first. Please note, Tory was not on probation at the time of the incident. He wasn't a felon, nor did he have a criminal record before this case. The owner of the gun has been sealed and has never been determined. Bottom line, the facts don't add up. The case against Tory Lanez is built on shifting stories, missing evidence, and lies. Tory Lanez did not shoot Megan. Okay, let's look at the facts. Megan told police and doctors she stepped on glass, not shot. That's true. Video and officers confirmed Megan stepped on a glass bottle, not hit by gunfire. They got videos. I seen the videos, so that's true. Sean Kelly testified 2 women fought in the street. One fired first. Tory was still in the car. Now, while they have audio of this, on the stand, Sean Kelly didn't say that. He said something completely different. He said so. He threw Tory under the bus, basically. But let's move on. Kelsey tested positive for gunshot residue. Her DNA was never tested against the gun. Okay, if this is the case, why wasn't this presented in court? Because they never present. I'm sure that would be something we need to know and understand. Kelsey received free rent for a year after the shooting. Who paid and why? Okay. I wouldn't necessarily think free rent is enough for me to... I mean, at the end of the day, one, if you did do it, you better take whatever you get. I'm sure that's what Megan's thinking. Like, you better take whatever I give you. Fuck it. Understandable. Let's move on. EJ said an object in the girl's luggage looked like a gun. Okay, I guess EJ's the bodyguard. All right, that's not enough. It's not enough. It could be a fact. It could be false. It's still not enough. Megan claims she spoke out in response to Tory, but the timeline proves she went public first. That is true. Now, I don't know when Megan claimed this. I'm sure they'll provide that, but that's true, I guess. Megan was the first to say anything. Tory was in jail. He couldn't say anything. And then, the craziest part about it is the first response we really hear from Tory is him apologizing to Kelsey, which, if I think about it, if I ask myself, one, if Tory Lanez just shot your best friend, ex-best friend, whatever the fuck you want to call it, why are you on the phone with him? Why are you calling him? Or why are you picking up the phone when he calls? And when he does call and you do pick up the phone, why? Is it the first question you ask? Why did you shoot Megan? Like, why did you do that? What in your right mind made you to do that? Like, she was too mysterious during that phone call. Too fucking mysterious, in my opinion. Like, to be somebody that just saw their best friend get shot at and this nigga yelled, "Dance, bitch, dance." Like, come on. We need to ask real questions at some point. Like, we do. Like, it makes no sense. But anyways, let's move on. Megan claims she spoke out in response to Tory. Okay, we already said that. Tory DNA was not found on the magazine. Only 0.01% on the gun. Statistically irrelevant. 90% of the DNA on the gun belonged to an unknown male, not Tory. Tory's jail call apology was about the drama of sleeping with 2 friends, not a shooter. See, but still, even that makes no sense. Like, one, why say I'm not calling Kelsey. If she just shot Megan, I'm calling my lawyer. And I'm letting my lawyer know, hey, before they try to pin this on me, because a sneaky suspicion, it might happen. Let it be known, I did not shoot anybody. I did not shoot no one. Let it be known. Like, you got to step out in front of these things. And apologizing to Kelsey, the person that quote-unquote shot Megan Thee Stallion, that doesn't help anything. Now, I think Tory in his head was going, well, let me try and calm this situation now. My thing is, you should have did that earlier, bro, by not being in the situation at all. Now, from what I hear is they had left Tory at Kylie's house. And then when they realized Tory was still there, they came back and got him. If I'm Tory Lanez, I'm not getting that fucking car. Fuck Meg, fuck Kelsey, I'm here. Kylie then kicked me out. Like, she didn't tell me to leave, she told y'all to leave. I'm not, no. Y'all go deal with that. Yeah, expose the truths, whatever, cool. I'm here. Like, it's just he made a lot of stupid decisions that night. And then he made another stupid decision when he didn't get on the stand. Where's that? That's what I'm looking for. We're 10 minutes in, and I've yet to see anything about Tory not getting on the stand. Why didn't he get on the stand? And I don't want to hear he don't want to be looked at as a snitch. Shut up. Tory has repeatedly said, I would never do anything like this. No bullet fragments on x-ray, no nerve damages, fractures, or joint trauma in Megan's medical records. Bullet fragments were lost, never presented at trial. Prosecutors misused Tory's rap lyrics, tattoos, and uncharged allegations to sway the jury. Kelsey's story changed multiple times. She admitted to lying under pressure. Megan's own timeline injuries don't match the story of the shooting. All right. They got a table of fucking contents. Okay. In her own words, I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell y'all why they're saying that. Why are they saying that? Okay, let's watch the clip.
I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that.
All right. Wow. That's all we got. 4 seconds. Yeah, this is why. Okay, let's watch the body cam. Let's make this clear. That's Megan. That's Megan Thee Stallion on the floor. Apparently, this is after the whole altercation. And this is her talking to the police.
Ma'am, do you think we're gonna go to jail?
What's that?
Do you think we're gonna go to jail?
She just asked, does she think they're gonna go to jail? Now, I don't know why she thinks she's going to jail. Like, you know what I mean? When they say inconsistencies, I can believe them. Cause why? That's why I'm telling you. And this is the only Megan I believe. This one right here. Cause she's being up. Are we about to go to jail? Cause she knows shit went down. Whatever went down, it went down. So she's like, bro, are we about to go to jail? But it's still questioning her because she know maybe the situation wasn't even that. Maybe the gun just rang off. Maybe somebody did mistakenly do that. And maybe at this point she was thinking about her best friend. Maybe at this point she was like, I don't want to throw Kelsey under the bus. I don't want to do that. Because in a sense, I did do her wrong. Maybe that's what she was thinking. I don't know. All speculation. All I know is this is the most honest I've seen her be.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think...
I really cannot go to jail.
Okay.
Like, why is she concerned that she might, you're the victim. You got shot at. You was in the altercation. You was told, dance, bitch, dance. Why? And then that's my other thing. This seems like the first conversation she was having with police. See, I don't want to come off as no Tory Lanez defense attorney because I'm not. But I'm just saying, women killed me for calling Megan Thee Stallion a liar. I'm just telling y'all, look, like she's telling the truth here. Because look, I'm asking you, how would you act if somebody shot at you? how would you act? Would you be acting like this? I don't want to go to jail. Are we going to jail tonight? Like, would you be asking those stupid ass questions? No. What happened? This is your chance to tell the police what exactly happened. Tory Lanez leaned out of the car, shot at me 5 times and yelled, dance, bitch, dance. That's what should have came out of her mouth if that was the truth. If that was the truth, that's what she should have said. And Tory ass should have been in jail, under jail at that point. That's not what she said.
I cannot have that on my image.
Okay. So how did that happen to you?
Glass.
Glass? Where?
Where we were coming from.
She just said the cop is asking why she was, I guess, cut or bleeding profusely from her foot. And she answered because it was glass. And it came from where they was coming from.
I'm not from here, so
Okay.
Like, she's not acting, and this is the only I don't trust the Megan during that live. See, a lot of y'all trust that Megan. No, that's the Megan you need to. No, I believe this one. This one seems like is more honest and being more genuine to the fact that she probably didn't get shot at. It probably went a whole different other way. It probably went a whole different other way than what we thinking. But regardless of it, this one I believe she probably didn't get shot. She probably stepped on glass walking out of that car or trying to de-escalate the situation and walking away. Now, don't get me wrong, it's footage of 5 shots being let off. So at the end of the day, I can believe somebody accidentally shot the gun, but accidentally shooting a gun is maybe 1-2 times. You know, pow, pow, fall on the floor. 5 times? Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can believe somebody shot at her. But the way this is being presented to me to believe that it was Tory, it's just like, I feel like it's more evidence pointing towards another person, probably. Like I said, I do not want to be on Tory's defense team. I really don't. Fuck him. Fuck him. Look, I don't have to listen to Tory. I've been enjoying life not hearing Tory Lanez music. Trust me.
That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did?
Out of her own mouth. The police is trying to kind of, because I'm sure that's the call they got, because the 5 shots were let off. So he's like, you sure you didn't get shot at? That's what he's asking.
That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, man. I mean, no, sir.
And then it gets a little muffled there. Body cam know how to clear us the audio.
Any evidence of any shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you've been told. Okay.
And then there's some cash over.
Wait, so it was no case. So the gun wasn't shot in the vehicle, which I mean makes sense, I guess. Are they gonna get to the point of casings on the floor?
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut? Or who cut her?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself.
Okay.
Getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So,
Wow. So that's the conclusion the cops came to, because they was like, does it seem like the gun was let off in the car, and it seems like she wasn't shot at. This is the cops. This ain't Megan. This ain't Tory. These are cops that are on the scene saying to us right now that, hey, from the looks of this, it don't look like she was shot. It looked like she had stepped on that glass, and that's why she bleeding like that. Now, we don't see any gun casings in the car. It doesn't mean they're not outside. Let's get into the next clip.
It's right there on the floor.
You can see the bottle. Oh shit. Let me you can't see the bottle. There goes the bottle, and there goes the footprints. All right, bottle footprints. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Tory, rear passenger, step out of the vehicle.
Oh, I think this is when the cops like arrive to the scene.
See your hands.
Whoa. Okay, this is getting very fucking interesting. I'm gonna take this back. Now, if I see Megan step on this damn Casamigos bottle, as you can see, it's like right here. It fell out. Now, if I see her step on this shit and hurt herself, she was cut. She wasn't shot. This is just the truth. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Now, was she shot at? Maybe. I'm not saying she wasn't shot at. I'm just saying she wasn't shot. She didn't get shot. Like, there wasn't no bullet in her foot. You know, she got cut by the damn glass. Listen, that's glass.
Show us your hands. Come out with your hands up. Okay? Come out, people passenger, with your hands up. Hands up.
Oh shit! Damn, I kind of felt that. So she stepped on that fucking glass. What the fuck? Holy shit! Ain't that crazy? It's like God will show you signs of the problem. She opens the door. The first thing that falls is the bottle. Ain't that ironic? The first thing that falls.
Move back to the sound of my voice. Keep your hands up. Move back to the sound of my voice. Move.
she's limping because she stepped on the glass.
Keep going.
Now, I don't know if this body can. I don't remember. Look, that trial was so long ago. And honestly, at this point, I just feel like I'm reliving it. That trial was so long ago. But I don't know if this was presented in court. But another reason, you know, that's what she's not honest. Cause when she came on that live, I hope they play that live. Like, I hope they show that in all this bullshit. Like the actual full live of her confessing to what Tory shooting her. Because in that live, like, she makes it seem like she never stepped on any glass. Like, she never got cut by glass. Like, no, she got shot. That's what she's telling us. I got shot. I'm sorry. I just watched her step on a Casamigos bottle that was broken. And then she started limping. So she didn't get... Now, like I said, I'm not saying she didn't get shot at. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she didn't get shot. Okay? Clearly.
Going. Hey, stop. Move to the left. Keep moving.
It's right down in Florida.
Yeah.
But Tory Lanez team, they edited the fuck out of this. They're definitely editing it.
She cut herself when she stepped out.
Yep, she did.
Move back in time, my boys.
Move back.
Oh, she cut herself.
Keep going.
Yeah, she definitely cut herself. Okay. In her own words, the police bitch was being so rude. No, she wasn't.
I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened.
Not convincing. Police calmly spoke with Megan, who said she stepped on glass and mentioned she already had cuts on her.
And so what happened with you were just one ball stepping on glass. I have another cut on my right foot. I just stepped on glass the other day. So you were already hurt when you got into the and then at that point.
Yeah, the police officer does not seem frustrated. That's for sure. Had another cut on my right foot. I just stepped on glass the other day. In her own words, I tried to keep it off the internet. However, Megan spoke first.
So, since y'all
I kind of like how they're doing this. Like, they're clipping the live. I want to see the full live at this point, but they're clipping it.
so worry about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me.
Yeah, see, this isn't convincing. This isn't convincing. This seems like a play. You feel me? Like, this seems like it's a drama. Since y'all so worried about it, like, we should be taking these things very fucking seriously. Like, this seems like this was rehearsed. This was the plan. Say he shot you. That's what they saying. That say he shot you. That's what happened. I don't know why they wanted to throw Tory Lanez under the bus, you know, conspiracy theories, but I don't know. But at the same time, I can believe that she went from, no, I just stepped on glass, I wasn't shot at, blah, 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 to the next day, apparently, or the next 8-9 hours, whenever she got home to do this live, whatever conversations were fucking had, they said throw this nigga under the bus. I could believe that. Sorry.
You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet.
I mean, and then, see, that's the fucked up part about it. Okay, say Tory didn't shoot her, right? Because unfortunately, and it was proven in a court of law that he did. But let's entertain the fact that he didn't, right? What's the problem with him trying to get in front of the situation, get in front of the story? Like, no, look, it might, like, yeah, it was gunshots, but I did not shoot this woman. I didn't do it. Like, what's the problem with that? So to say that, like, what did you want him to do? Did you want him to go to the blogs? Did you want him to openly confess to shooting you? Like, no, why would I do that? You said you stepped on glass. You stepped on glass. Did somebody shoot at you? Maybe. Was it me? Hell no. I didn't do it. Like, like, we can't chastise a man for defending himself.
Lying and shit. Stop.
I think that's the reason he's in this problem now. Because niggas would chastise. Hey, Tory, you know you can't snitch. And for some reason, in his dumbass brain, he thought, yeah, I can't. Fucking idiot.
Lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet.
All right, anyways. Timeline contradicts Megan's claims. Nothing negative as this. That's why I didn't want to say nothing in the first place. This would have never came out if Tory would have never went to the internet telling everybody his side of the story. Terrible because I didn't want to say blah blah. Okay, and then we get the fucking, you know that Charlie Day meme where the branches and shit. That's basically what they did. They did the Charlie Day meme. Meg posts about being shot. Megan names Daystar to the police. Megan goes live. Daystar's birthday. Megan publicly names Daystar as the shooter. To my fans, I'm sorry for my silence, but respectfully, I got time today, 9 p.m. Pacific. Daystar tweets for the first time. Oh, so they're saying that Tory was out there spreading any narrative saying he didn't do anything. They're saying that she like literally just was ahead of it to begin with and just threw him under the bus, and then he finally decided to speak 3 months later. In her own words, I never put hands on anybody.
I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to the way that it did.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. Yes. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. I just realized my phone was still upstairs. But yeah, that was her saying she never put her hands on nobody. And Megan and Kelsey had a physical altercation. They're showing there's a lot of cuts on Kelsey's leg. I don't know why. Now those could be claws. And then they're saying there's a lump on Megan Thee Stallion's head. This is Megan's song lyrics from Shots Fired. Who a snitch? I ain't never went to the police with no names. I thought a bitch that got her chain snatched Carla Lawson had something to say. In our own words, there's a witness, and his name is Sean Kelly.
The people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police.
Okay, Sean Kelly was the witness. Eyewitness Sean Kelly told police and later testified under oath that he saw 2 women fighting in the street.
But no, it didn't. No?
They shot out of the car?
The windows were open, that's why it sounded like either way. Yeah, I didn't know. They were on my side. The girl opened the door, there was 2 girls fighting, and then they shot. Okay. She got out of the car.
Okay, so Sean Kelly was the neighbor. Sean Kelly's testimony testified that 2 women were fighting, and one of them fired the first few shots while Tory was still in the car. He said Tory got out afterwards and tried to take the gun away. Did you state that initially you saw 2 girls fighting? I did, yes. Did you say that after you saw the 2 girls fighting, you saw one of the girls shoot, sir? The girl shoot, sir? I believe so, but is bro, yes or fucking no? Where was the judge at this time? I told this Sean Kelly nigga, hey, tighten up, nigga. Yes or no? I don't want to know I believe. You're leaving too much room for conspiracy. Yes or no? Did you see one of the girls shoot the other girl? Yes or no? I did. Just say that. The shorty guy got involved at that point trying to take the gun away. Is that what you said? The witness, yeah, objection leading bold. Okay. Sean Kelly's statement to the investigator in separate interviews. Sean Kelly and he's talking. Okay, it's too close.
The doors of the Escalade open, and the girl come out and pull open the passenger door and started screaming and yelling at somebody in the car.
So the girl who came out of the passenger, you're talking about the front passenger?
No, the rear.
The rear passenger. So the girl comes out of the rear passenger and she goes to the front passenger?
Yeah.
And she opens up the car door?
Yeah.
And then what happens?
They're screaming and shouting at each other and they start fighting.
The two girls?
Yeah, I can see one feet coming out trying to kick her and the other one's fighting, and then the passenger gets out.
So the girl who does the punching and the kicking is the girl that comes out of the back passenger?
The front. Can we stop there? Because I don't want to. I'll tell you, and then I want to go. My son's on his own.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want
and it's loud with the cars.
I don't really want to. So basically, the car stopped. The girl in the back got out, started screaming and shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, but pulled it so sort of viciously. That's why I presume the driver got out. She starts screaming. She starts hitting the girl. The girl then had to sight her feet come out. She starts to kick the girl away. Passenger. They get out. They start fighting here. They start fighting. The driver comes round and tries to sort of break it up. It gets a bit more violent. And between them, the girl then climbs back into the front driver passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy?
He's in the back.
He's in the back of the car? Okay.
Yeah.
Then the gun. Then the girl shoots herself. So the driver's door's open.
You're seeing the girl shoot?
Can I help you? I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and shooting into the car. That's what it looked like to me. But it was dark and I'm above, so, but then the guy gets out again from the back.
And it stops there. Now, look, I don't know what else more was said there, but at the end of the day, what I'm starting to realize with this one and even with the Megan one, they're very skewed. You know what I mean? This is not objective. This is very subjective. This is very biased. Because at the end of the day, there's two sides to every story. Now, again, to EJ and then the eyewitness, Sean Kelly, and again, the Harris testimony, inconsistent and unreliable. He is standing up over the window shooting. Look, okay. 30 minutes in.
Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe.
Look, at the end of the day, she lied about a lot. She did. She said she never fought Kelsey. She was fighting Kelsey. She said she never had sex with Tory Lanez. She had sex with Tory Lanez. She said she had got shot in the foot. She didn't get shot in the foot. She had stepped on glass. Megan Thee Stallion, unfortunately, I hate to say it, is a liar. But it's okay. It's okay. Men lie. Women lie. Numbers lie as well. But all we have is God's truth at the end of the day. And at this point, the only being or person that knows what happened that night and wants to be and will be honest about it and tell us the full truth and nothing but it is God. That's it. Everybody else is going to give you a skewed version that benefits whatever narrative they're trying to push. So at this point, I want to say it is what it is, but I feel like this isn't going to stop until they try to get Tory Lanez pardoned by the governor Gavin Newsom. But at the end of the day, I just don't feel like this is enough. This isn't enough. Tory Lanez should have got on that stand. I see nothing about why he didn't testify. Let me keep going. That's what I'm wondering. That's what no dance, bitch. We know. I thought doctors were police. Blah blah blah. The fragments went missing. Megan Fox came. Okay, moments that showed Tory cared. Misinterpreted apology. What Tory really meant. Prosecution of misconduct concerns. Justice required, bro. The fact that a defendant does not testify on his own behalf should not be fodder for the courts nor an interpretation of guilt. Okay, wait. Here we go. Prosecutors intended to use Tory Lanez rap lyrics, tattoos, and uncharged prior incidents to prejudice the jury. Mentioning Tory Lanez right to not testify potentially violated his constitutional protections. Tory Lanez's choice to testify or not is a protected constitutional right. The fact that a defendant does not testify on his own behalf should not be fodder for the court, nor an interpretation of guilt. Well, Tory Lanez's lawyers, and anybody else who's on a free Tory campaign, I'm sorry. Him not testifying is him saying he's guilty. Period. Point blank. End of story. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of it. Tory Lanez is not a street nigga. He's a singing nigga. He is a singing nigga who had a Napoleon complex. So yeah, he tried to act hard in the industry because he's a short ass nigga that could probably get pushed around if he wanted to. He got all these tattoos on his face, all these tattoos on his arm, because that's what he wants to present. He wants to present like he's that type of nigga. He's not. He is a singing nigga who sings lullabies, and when he chooses to or wants to rap, he's imitating somebody else. That's who he is. He ain't no street nigga. So this whole excuse of, oh, I didn't want to be looked at as a snitch is bullshit. It is baloney. It is dumb as hell. It's stupid. And honestly, I'm tired of hearing it. And that's where I stand with this. Like I said it in one of the videos. I'll say it again. I'll say it again for anybody who's listening. We're 37 minutes in. I doubt anybody's still here. But regardless of it, I'll say it now, and this is where we're in this. Either this nigga is dumb as hell, or he did it. That's it. Either he's stupid, he's stupid, or he did it. Or he did what they're accusing him of, or he did what they're saying that he did. That's just the truth. That's the end of it. Because only a dumb nigga, only a special motherfucker would know that he didn't shoot anybody. He didn't shoot at anybody. He was just trying to de-escalate the situation. Only a fool would not get on the stand and testify and say it. Only a fool would do that. No, you wouldn't be looked at as a rat. No, you wouldn't be looked at as this. No, you wouldn't be looked at as that. No. It wouldn't have mattered. No one would have cared. Kid Cudi took the stand, and the only person that gave a fuck about it was Mark Lamont Hill. That should tell you something. And Young Thug. that should tell you something. No one gave a fuck. Because Kid Cudi's not a street nigga. So I expect him to do what a civilian would do. Tory Lanez, you are a nigga from Canada. You are the furthest thing from a street nigga. Your dad is a pastor. Your dad seems like a really respectable person. Like he has his head on his shoulders. He seems like a great guy. Why even, I'm sure this is the conversation his dad had. Why even present yourself as this? Because that's not you. We know that's not you. Anybody that's not stupid knows that's not you. Only a dumb motherfucker would sit here and say Tory Lanez is gangster and he shouldn't be snitching on Kelsey. Only and testifying on her would not be gangster of him. Only a stupid, because at the end of the day, guess what? He still gets stabbed up in jail. Still. And he ain't even snitch on nobody. I'm done. I am Savvy Mike. We're at 40 minutes. And this is the breakdown. This was Tory Lanez, attorney side. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. If you're on my side, you're on my side. If you're not, you're not. If you think Megan's a liar, you think she tells the truth, I don't give a fuck at this point. Have whatever opinion you want to have. Put it in the comments below, because I don't care. I am Savvy Mike in this. I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.